Hello, all of you grade 5 students. This is Umesh sir, and this is our 7th chapter, the human-animal relationship. Actually, human is a part of animal, but in EVS we study about the relationship, how animal help us. Most of the people try to, like dogs, and we have to find most of houses has a dog. Dog, very faithful animal. He always serve for his honor. During night, he barks if any activity is wrong. So we can say that animals are our benevolent. If I'm talking the more animals like a cow, buffalo, they help us because they give us milk and we get all the proteins from the milk. Animals also help to give us flesh and other useful things. Today in this video we are going to discuss about the different animals and how they are useful for our life. Animals are very useful. Some animals are used as a means of transport like a horses, camel. We keep some animal as a pets. We get foods from many animals. Look around the pictures. There's a cock and there's other animals like a sheep and more there. So they all are very useful for our life. Animals play a very important role in our lives. Human beings are dependent on animals for much more. Cats and dogs provide us companionship as pet. Farm animal like a hens give us eggs and meat. We make butter, ghee and cheese from milk obtained from cows and buffaloes. We rear sheep and yaks for wool and fur. So these are the some very important products that we get from the animals. Children, if I'm talking about the fish and just a second. So fish are very important source of food. All the coastal region of our country, if I'm talking about the Calcutta, and we also get some attire for like a shoes and belts. It means not they are a proper attire, but sometimes jackets during the winter we use, which is made by the leather. So leather is also a product that obtained from the animals. When animal died, the skin of animal used as a leather. Animal dung is used to manure and also burnt as fuel. The walls and floor of houses in villages are coated with cow dung to keep away insect. Cow dung which is used for the multi-purpose. It also used to make a cow dung cake. Earlier that is used as a fuel on those days in rural areas. During the kacha makan, they're called the makan which is not proper melted, also have a cow dung layer which protects from the insect. Now bullocks and oxen help farmers to plug the field. It means they are also help us to plugging the field. Some animals such as like cats, snakes eat rats which can cause damage in homes and store houses. Thus, human depends on animals for many things. Children, food, milk, animals like cow, buffalo, goat, sheep, and even camel's milk is consumed by human. Many dairy products like curd, cheese, sweets, ghee, and butter are made from milk of cow and buffalo. Meat, the flesh of chicken, goat, sheep, fish, and turkey are eaten by non-vegetarian. Actually, vegetarian peoples are very few comparatively non-vegetarian peoples. If I'm talking in the words, so most of the people are non-vegetarian food consumer, and they are dependent animals for flesh. So these all the chickens, goat, sheep, fish, they consume them. The people that eats the flesh of other animal, they are called non-vegetarian. Eggs, many people eat eggs laid by birds like a hen and duck. Honey. Honey is the major product that we obtain from the honeybee. It used in multi ways. A baby or sometime a medicine. Okay, both. You know, if I'm talking many other medicines, they all are the product that obtained from the honey. So honey is very important, and it sometimes also used in the multi-purpose for medicine, for Ayurvedic, and for a small baby. So we can say these products are obtained by the animals. Now, if I'm talking about the cloths and accessories, silk fabric earlier days from the China or came to India. China is the world first country which use silk. So leather, skin of dead animals like buffalo, camel, snakes, and deer is used to make purses, shoes, jackets, belts. So these all the accessories that we use because of animal skin. Fur. The furry skin of animals is used to make woolen cloth, which keep us warm during winter. The fur of minks, sheep, yak, and seal is used to make fur clothing. Ornaments. The sea turtle are killed today for their shells to make jewelry and other art objects. Ivory is used to make showpiece of ornaments. Children, what is ivory? Ivory is a kind of teeth. The elephant has two teeth, two long teeth. Those two long teeth are called ivory. What? Ivory. Ivory. Ivory means animal's long teeth, which is used to make jewelry. It's white in shape. I have to given you some example of ivory. Yeah. Children, look at this picture. This is ivory. You can easily now understand what is ivory. Most of the elephant has ivory. Okay, and they are in the bulk amount which export. Sometime illegal export of ivory is banned. And those all the picture reflected how elephants were killed for ivory and other product. These are the elephant which has ivory. Now, if I'm talking the more about these things. Now, fuel. The cow dung is made into dung cakes, and dung cake is used as a cooking village and holy ceremonies to light the sacred fire. Cow dung is used to make biogas, commonly known as gobar gas. Medicine. The venom of snake is used to cure snake's bite by making active anti-venom. Fish is very rich source of vitamin. Cod liver oil is sold as capsules and has medical properties because fish has many vitamins. Transport carrying load. Animals like camel in deserts, bullocks and mules are used to transport people and carry goods. Elephant too are used in some places to transport logs of wood and people. Farmers use ox and buffalo to plug field in some areas. Children, now there is so many kind of animals. If I'm talking about the sports and transport carrying animals, sports and entertainment. Many sports involve animals like a horse racing, bullfighting, polo, etc. Some animals found in fairs and resorts give joyride to people like a camel, horse, and elephant ride. The food chain. Wild animal play an important role in our lives because they are part of food chain. A food chain describes the feeding of relationship between living organisms. It shows who eat whom in the world. In food chain, we use arrow to show labels. Each arrow means is eaten by. A food chain starts with a producer and ends with consumer. The producer is usually a green plants that can produce its own food by the process of photosynthesis. The animals that eat plant from the second level and called consumer. The first consumer is called herbivorous. Herbivorous are those animals that only depend on green grass and green plant. They eat only plant. Herbivorous is eaten by omnivorous. Omnivorous are called which eat both. All the greeneries means vegetable and flesh too. And the last are called tertiary consumer. They are mainly animal eaters. Children like a lion, tiger, hawk, they are some animals and birds which depend only flesh product. Now, decomposer such a bacteria after death of any animals, even human too. The body when decompose a process in which bacteria comes to the body and they gradually consume the body and body convert it into the same product. Actually our body made with 5 elements. Okay, in Hindi there is a very popular slok for it. Cheti jal pavak gagan samira. Cheti means land, jal means water, pavak means fire, gagan means sky, samira means wind. So wind, these 5 elements comes together and they made body. When our body decompose, so all the body parts means entire body will be mixed with these 5 elements. So decomposers such as a bacteria are play very important role to decompose any body. Most of us look, there's a road. On the road sometime the dead body of animals which gradually decompose. Some days it started to bad smell for a long time, but as well as sunlight directly hit on the body gradually decompose. So this process continued then by the bacteria. By killing animals and destroying forest, we disturb our ecosystem, which is very important for our nature. Any change in our numbers, type, producer or consumer can affect other organisms. For example, grass is eaten by the zebra and zebra is eaten by lion. So this is an ecosystem. That ecosystem disturbed by we human beings. So children, be careful. We have to focus to maintain our ecosystem and we should avoid to killing of the animals. This is a food chain. So please draw this diagram. It's very, very important. Thank you so much. Good day. In the next video I will further explain more about it.